Look around you. The ground beneath your feet, the air in your lungs, the sun in the sky, the stars scattered across the night. Every single thing, every galaxy, every planet, every atom came from one moment. Scientists call it the Big Bang. But what was it really? Was it an explosion? A creation event? Or something stranger than we can imagine? And here's the question that has haunted science and philosophy for centuries. What happened before the Big Bang? Tonight we journey back, past stars, past galaxies, past even time itself, to the very edge of understanding, to the moment where everything we know began. But the deeper we look, the stranger the beginning becomes. The birth of the universe. Our story begins 13.8 billion years ago. In an instant, the universe appeared. Out of what? We don't know. A flash, a spark, a ripple in the void. Space itself began expanding. Time itself began ticking. Matter and energy, everything sprang into being. But here's the twist. The Big Bang wasn't an explosion in space. It was the expansion of space itself. Imagine a balloon inflating, not into something, but stretching in every direction at once. Everything we see today, the galaxies, the stars, even us, was once packed into a point smaller than an atom. And then it began to grow. But what happened in those very first moments? The first moments. In the first fraction of a second, the universe was a seething storm of unimaginable heat and density. Particles flickered into existence and smashed together. Matter and antimatter annihilated each other, leaving behind the tiniest imbalance, the seeds of everything that would ever exist. As space expanded, the universe cooled. Tiny atoms formed, mostly hydrogen and helium. It may sound simple, but those atoms were the building blocks of everything. Without them, no stars, no galaxies, no life. Think about this. The universe started smaller than an atom, and in a blink, it stretched into the beginnings of the cosmos we know today. But how do we know this isn't just theory? What proof do we really have? The evidence. The Big Bang isn't just an idea. It's backed by 3 powerful clues. The expansion of galaxies. In the 1920s, Edwin Hubble noticed galaxies were all moving away from us. And the farther away they were, the faster they moved. It was as if space itself was stretching. If we rewind time, it all collapses back to one beginning. A cosmic microwave background. In the 1960s, scientists stumbled upon a faint glow of microwave radiation, leftover heat from the Big Bang itself. It's the baby picture of the universe, a snapshot from when it was just 380,000 years old. The elements. When we measure the amounts of hydrogen and helium across the cosmos, they perfectly match what the Big Bang predicts. Together, these clues form a trail of cosmic breadcrumbs. They tell us with overwhelming certainty the universe really did begin in a fiery expansion. But if we know how it began, what happened next? The first stars and galaxies. For hundreds of millions of years, the universe was dark, a vast ocean of gas, cooling and expanding. Then, slowly, gravity began its work. Clouds of gas collapsed, igniting the first stars. Their light pierced the darkness, turning the silent void into a glowing cosmos. These first stars were giants. They lived fast and died violently, exploding as supernovas. Their deaths seeded the universe with heavy elements: carbon, oxygen, iron, the stuff needed for planets, for oceans, for life. Galaxies formed, merging into larger ones. Black holes were born. The great cosmic structures took shape. And on one small planet, around one small star, billions of years later, life would emerge. But what about before all this? What about before the Big Bang itself? What came before? Here's where science meets mystery. Some scientists say nothing came before, because time itself began at the Big Bang. Asking what came before is like asking what's north of the North Pole. There is no before. but others disagree. Cyclic universe. Some propose the universe expands and collapses over and over in an endless cycle of bangs and crunches. Quantum origins. Others suggest the universe bubbled out of a quantum fluctuation, a random spark in a sea of nothingness. A multiverse. And then there's the wildest idea. Our universe is just one bubble in a vast cosmic foam. Countless other universes may exist, each with its own laws of physics. If that's true, then the Big Bang was not the beginning, it was just our beginning. And here's the cliffhanger. If other universes exist, could they touch ours? Could they leave behind scars in the cosmic background? Whispers from beyond? Some scientists think they already see hints. Why it matters. The Big Bang isn't just science, it's personal. Because when we talk about the beginning of the universe, we're talking about the beginning of us. Every atom in your body, every breath you take, traces back to that first moment. You are literally made from the ashes of the Big Bang. It's not just the story of the cosmos. It's our origin story. But here's the haunting thought. If the universe had a beginning, will it also have an end? The Endgame. Scientists don't just wonder about the beginning, they wonder how it will all end. Heat death. If expansion continues forever, stars will burn out, galaxies will fade, and the universe will become a dark, cold void. Big crunch. If gravity wins, the universe could collapse back into a single point, the reverse of the Big Bang. Big rip. If dark energy grows stronger, space itself could tear apart, ripping galaxies, stars, and atoms to pieces. The beginning and the end are bound together, and we're living in the middle chapter. But what if the end is also another beginning? Another bang, another cycle, another universe? So what was the Big Bang? A beginning? A rebirth? Or just one chapter in an eternal story? The truth is, we don't know, and maybe we never will. But one thing is certain. Everything we are, everything we see, everything we dream began in that moment, 13.8 billion years ago. The Big Bang is not just the story of the universe, it is our story. Like, share, and subscribe to uncover more untold mysteries of our world.